Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're uncovering a hidden American treasure that could be sitting in a drawer, coin jar, or old family collection right now. The legendary USA Jefferson Nickel, one of the most fascinating wartime coins ever made in the United States. What looks like an ordinary 5-cent coin could actually be worth far more than most people imagine, and some rare examples have stunned collectors with incredible prices. If you love rare coins, hidden value, American history, and the thrill of discovering something extraordinary, then you're in the perfect place. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe right now, and turn on notifications, because the next valuable coin we reveal could be one you already own. Let's get started. First UP, the 1944 United States Jefferson Nickel 5 cent, stands as one of the most fascinating and desirable wartime coins in American numismatics, admired for its blend of history, scarcity in elite grades, and strong collector demand. Although many Jefferson nickels were produced over the decades, the 1944 issue occupies a special place because it belongs to the famous World War II Silver War Nickel series. Collectors actively pursue this coin not only because of its connection to the wartime era, but because sharply struck, lustrous, and high-grade survivors are increasingly difficult to locate. In today's market, exceptional specimens with brilliant surfaces, full details, and certified premium grades can command remarkable prices. For coin enthusiasts, the 1944 nickel is far more than a 5-cent piece. It is a historic relic with real investment appeal and enduring popularity. The historical significance of the 1944 Jefferson nickel begins during World War II, when the United States needed nickel metal for military production, especially armor plating and industrial uses. To conserve strategic resources, the U.S. Mint temporarily changed the composition of the nickel from 1942 through 1945. Instead of the usual copper-nickel alloy, these wartime nickels were struck in a composition of 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. The 1944 issue was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and notably carried a large P mint mark above Monticello on the reverse, the first time Philadelphia coins regularly displayed a mint mark on circulating coinage. This alone gives the coin tremendous historical importance, marking a milestone in U.S. mint practices while reflecting the nation's wartime sacrifices and industrial priorities. The design of the 1944 Jefferson Nickel was created by Felix Schlag, whose portrait of Thomas Jefferson appears on the obverse. Jefferson's left-facing bust is accompanied by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1944. The reverse features Jefferson's Virginia estate, Monticello, rendered in a balanced classical style with inscriptions including EPLURBUSUNUM, MONTICLLO, 5 cents, and United States of America. The large P mint mark above Monticello immediately distinguishes this coin from earlier regular issues. The coin weighs 5 grams, measures 21.2 in diameter, and possesses the distinctive pale gray tone often associated with silver wartime nickels. In gem condition, these coins can display dazzling luster, soft golden tunning, rainbow hues, or frosty surfaces that dramatically increase eye appeal. Although over 119 million examples of the 1944 nickel were struck, rarity depends heavily on grade and strike quality rather than raw mintage alone. Many entered circulation during wartime and later decades, suffering wear, scratches, dull surfaces, or cleaning damage. As a result, coins in circulated grades remain affordable, but sharply struck mint state examples become far scarcer. Collectors especially seek coins certified MS66, MS67, and above, as well as full steps specimens, those showing complete steps on Monticello, a sign of exceptional strike quality. Full steps examples are considerably rarer because wartime production pressures often resulted in weaker strikes. Therefore, while common in worn condition, the 1944 becomes legitimately scarce and highly desirable in top-tier certified grades with strong eye appeal. The market value of the 1944 Jefferson Nickel varies dramatically depending on condition and certification. Circulated examples may trade for only a few dollars due to their silver content and collectible status. Attractive uncirculated pieces can range from $20 to $100 depending on luster and preservation. Certified MS65 coins often sell in the $80 to $200 range, while premium MS66 examples may bring several $100s. Once the grade reaches MS67, prices can rise into the thousands, especially with superior tunning or full steps designation. Elite registry quality examples with full steps have achieved strong auction prices, exceeding several $1,000s when competition among advanced collectors intensifies. This price structure demonstrates how a seemingly common wartime nickel can become a major rarity when preserved at the highest levels. For collectors hoping to acquire a valuable 1944p nickel, careful selection is essential. First, verify the large P mint mark above Monticello and confirm the correct wartime silver composition. Look for original mint luster, minimal marks, strong facial detail on Jefferson, and sharp lines on Monticello. Avoid heavily cleaned or polished coins, as such damage significantly reduces value. Certification from respected grading services such as PCGS or NGC is strongly recommended for high-grade purchases, since authentication and grade accuracy directly affect resale value. Coins should be stored in inert holders, capsules, or certified slabs in a dry environment to prevent spotting or environmental damage. Auctions, established coin dealers, and reputable numismatic communities remain the best places to locate premium examples. Patience often rewards collectors, especially when searching for eye-appealing full steps coins. In conclusion, the 1944p Jefferson nickel is one of the most historically meaningful and collector-friendly coins in the US 5-cent series. It combines wartime heritage, silver composition, the first prominent Philadelphia mint mark, and a timeless Jefferson Monticello design. While ordinary circulated pieces are accessible to beginners, truly superb certified examples can be surprisingly expensive and highly competitive in the market. This dual appeal makes the coin attractive to both casual hobbyists and serious investors. Its connection to World War II, limited availability in top grades, and continuing demand suggest lasting strength in the numismatic marketplace. For anyone building a Jefferson nickel collection or seeking an affordable coin with real upside potential, the 1944p remains an outstanding and rewarding choice. Another important aspect of the 1944p Jefferson nickel is its place within the complete wartime nickel trilogy of 1942 through 1945. Many advanced collectors attempt to assemble full date and mint mark sets of these silver alloy nickels, which naturally increases demand for quality 1944p examples. Because Philadelphia struck such a large quantity, many people assume the coin is always easy to obtain, but specialists know that finding one with booming luster, clean fields, and a crisp strike can be surprisingly difficult. Coins that appear average at first glance often reveal contact marks, dull surfaces, or weak details under magnification. This difference between ordinary and exceptional examples is what drives premium prices, especially when collectors compete for top registry set rankings. As a result, the 1944p remains a coin where knowledge and patience can uncover hidden value. Tunning also plays a major role in the desirability of the 1944p nickel. Since the coin contains 35% silver, it can develop attractive colors over decades of storage, ranging from champagne gold and pale blue to violet, magenta, and multicolor rainbow effects. Natural tunning, when evenly distributed and visually pleasing, can dramatically increase the selling price beyond normal guide values. Collectors often pay substantial premiums for coins with vivid original tunning because each piece becomes visually unique. However, artificial tunning or clean surfaces can severely damage value, so authentication by major grading services is extremely helpful. In modern auctions, beautifully toned 1944p nickels regularly outperform plain examples of the same numeric grade, proving that eye appeal is often just as important as technical condition. Error coins and striking varieties add another exciting dimension to the 1944p issue. While standard pieces are popular, collectors eagerly search for doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, repunched mint marks, lamination errors, and die cracks. These mint-made mistakes can transform a modest wartime nickel into a prized specialty item. Depending on visibility and rarity, genuine errors may sell for several times the price of a normal example, with dramatic or certified errors commanding even stronger premiums. Because counterfeit alterations exist, collectors should be cautious and rely on professional attribution when purchasing expensive varieties. The thrill of finding a rare error among common wartime nickels continues to attract treasure hunters, making the 1944p one of the more engaging dates for roll searching and specialist collecting. Next up, the 1943p United States Thomas Jefferson Nickel 5 cent stands as one of the most fascinating wartime coins in American numismatics, admired for its unusual composition, historic context, and strong collector demand. Although often casually described online with dramatic claims, the true value of this coin lies in its authenticity, scarcity in elite grades, and connection to one of the most important periods in modern American history. Collectors prize the 1943p nickel because it was the first US coin to carry the large P mint mark on regular circulating coinage, making it a landmark issue in the Jefferson Nickel series. While millions were struck, truly exceptional examples with full strike details and pristine surfaces remain scarce, and these are the coins that command the strongest prices in today's market. For enthusiasts of American coinage, the 1943p nickel represents a blend of wartime necessity, design heritage, and investment-grade potential. The historical background of the 1943p nickel is deeply tied to World War II. During the war, nickel metal was considered strategically important for military production, especially for armor plating and industrial uses. To conserve nickel for the war effort, the United States Mint changed the composition of the 5-cent coin in late 1942 and continued through 1945. Instead of the traditional copper-nickel alloy, the 1943p coin was struck in a wartime alloy of 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. This gave the coin a distinct appearance and made it instantly different from earlier Jefferson nickels. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the coin carried a large P above Monticello on the reverse, a first for Philadelphia circulation coins. This wartime issue is therefore more than just pocket change. It is a direct artifact of America's industrial mobilization during the war years. The design of the 1943p Jefferson nickel was created by Felix Schlag, whose work debuted in 1938. The obverse features a dignified left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1943. The reverse displays Jefferson's Virginia estate, Monticello, framed by the inscriptions EPLURBUSUNUM, MONTICLLO, 5 cents, and United States of America. The large mint mark above Monticello immediately distinguishes wartime nickels from standard issues. The coin weighs 5 grams, measures 21.2, and has a plain edge. In high-grade condition, the surfaces often show a satiny or slightly frosted luster, while sharply struck examples reveal detailed steps at Monticello, an especially valuable characteristic known among collectors as full steps. Although the total mintage of the 1943p nickel exceeded 270 million pieces, rarity is determined not by quantity alone, but by survival in premium condition. Most examples entered heavy circulation during wartime, meaning many surviving coins show wear, dull surfaces, corrosion, or weak strikes. The silver-manganese alloy was also prone to discoloration and spotting over time. Because of this, coins certified in mint state grades such as MS66, MS67, or higher are far scarcer than raw mintage numbers suggest. Even more elusive are coins with full steps on Monticello, indicating a sharp strike and minimal contact marks. Era varieties such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and lamination flaws can also add substantial premiums. Thus, while circulated pieces remain common, elite condition survivors form the truly rare upper tier of the 1943p market. In terms of market value, circulated 1943p nickels are usually affordable, often trading from $2 to $10 depending on eye appeal and silver content. Attractive uncirculated examples commonly sell in the $20 to $75 range, while gem-certified coins in MS66 or MS67 may bring $150 to $800 depending on tunning, strike, and grading service. Coins designated full steps frequently rise into the $1,000 plus category when paired with superior grades. Exceptional registry quality pieces have sold for several $1,000s at major auction houses, especially when boasting superb luster and technical perfection. Era coins with dramatic striking anomalies can also exceed standard prices. Rather than sensational million-dollar myths, the realistic strength of the 1943p lies in steady collector demand, historical importance, and premium prices for the finest known survivors. For collectors seeking a strong example, careful selection is essential. First, inspect the mint mark. The large P above Monticello confirms the wartime Philadelphia issue. Next, evaluate surfaces for original luster, minimal scratches, and absence of corrosion or dark spotting. Strong strike details, especially the steps of Monticello, can significantly improve desirability. Purchasing coins certified by respected grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, reduces risk and provides confidence in grade and authenticity. Store the coin in inert holders, capsules, or certified slabs away from humidity to prevent tunning damage. Reputable dealers, major coin shows, estate sales, and established auctions remain the best sources. Patience often rewards buyers, as premium examples appear less frequently than common circulated pieces. In conclusion, the 1943p Thomas Jefferson Nickel 5 cent remains one of the most compelling coins of the wartime Jefferson series. Its silver alloy composition, first ever Philadelphia mint mark on circulating coinage, connection to World War II, and classic Monticello design combine to create lasting appeal. While ordinary examples are inexpensive and accessible, top-grade full steps coins and notable eras can achieve impressive prices and remain highly sought after by advanced collectors. For beginners, it offers an affordable entry into historically significant US coinage. For specialists, it represents a challenging pursuit of condition rarity. The 1943p nickel is not merely a 5-cent piece. It is a preserved fragment of American history with enduring collectible and investment potential. Beyond standard mint state examples, one of the most exciting areas of the 1943p Jefferson nickel market is the pursuit of naturally toned specimens. Because the wartime alloy contains silver and manganese, some coins developed vivid peripheral colors over decades of storage, including shades of gold, blue, violet, rose, and green. When this tunning is original and attractive, collectors often pay significant premiums above normal guide prices. Rainbow-toned wartime nickels certified by major grading services can outperform ordinary white or dull gray examples of the same numeric grade. Advanced collectors appreciate that no two-toned coins are exactly alike, making each premium specimen a unique collectible. In auction settings, eye appeal can sometimes matter as much as technical grade, especially when two coins share the same certification level. Another major factor influencing the desirability of the 1943p nickel is strike quality. Wartime nickels were produced in massive quantities under demanding conditions, and not every coin emerged sharply struck. Many examples show weakness in Jefferson's hair details or soft definition on Monticello's architectural lines. Coins displaying crisp hair strands, bold lettering, and complete steps on the reverse are considered superior survivors. The full steps designation has become one of the most respected quality markers in the Jefferson Nickel series because it indicates exceptional production quality and preservation. As registry competition among collectors continues, sharply struck full steps coins frequently command aggressive bidding whenever fresh examples reach the market. The 1943p issue also attracts collectors interested in assembling complete wartime nickel sets from 1942 through 1945. These sets represent a special subseries within Jefferson nickels because of their silver composition and distinctive oversized mint marks. Many hobbyists enjoy placing the 1943p beside the 1943d and 1943s issues to compare strike quality, luster, and rarity across all three mints. Since Philadelphia produced the largest quantity, it is often the starting point for new collectors, yet finding a premium quality example can still be challenging. As collectors upgrade from circulated coins to gem-certified pieces, demand remains strong across multiple price levels. This broad appeal helps support long-term market stability. Next up in the 1945p Jefferson Nickel 5 cent stands among the most fascinating and widely collected coins in American numismatics, especially when found in exceptional condition or with rare minting varieties. Although many were produced during the final year of World War II, truly premium examples have become highly valuable because few survived with flawless surfaces, strong strikes, and full original luster. Collectors admire this coin not only because it carries the image of Thomas Jefferson and his famous home Monticello, but also because it belongs to the historic wartime silver alloy nickel series. In today's market, ordinary circulated examples remain affordable, but elite certified specimens and special era coins can command thousands of dollars. Its blend of affordability for beginners and great upside for advanced collectors has made the 1945p one of the most sought-after coins in the Jefferson Nickel family. The historical importance of the 1945p Jefferson Nickel is deeply connected to the final chapter of World War II. From 1942 through 1945, the United States Mint temporarily changed the composition of the nickel to preserve strategic nickel metal for military use. Instead of the standard alloy, wartime nickels were struck in an alloy of 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese. The Philadelphia Mint produced the 1945p issue in massive numbers, and it is notable because it was the last wartime Silver Jefferson Nickel before the series returned to its normal composition in late 1945 and beyond. The large P mint mark above Monticello on the reverse was especially significant, as it marked the first time the Philadelphia Mint used a mint mark on regular circulating US coinage. That feature alone gives the coin a unique place in American mint history. Visually, the 1945p Jefferson Nickel is elegant and recognizable. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson designed by Felix Schlag, with the inscriptions in God We Trust, Liberty, and the date 1945. The reverse showcases Jefferson's Virginia estate, Monticello with EPLURBUSUNUM, MONTICLLO, 5 cents, and United States of America. Above the building appears the oversized P Mint mark, instantly identifying it as a wartime issue. The coin measures 21.2 in diameter and weighs 5 grams. In mint state condition, the silver alloy often tones beautifully into shades of gold, blue, violet, and gray, making especially attractive specimens highly desirable. Full-step examples, where the steps of Monticello are sharply visible, are especially prized because they indicate a strong strike and superior preservation. While over 119 million examples of the 1945 P were minted, rarity depends heavily on condition rather than sheer mintage. Most surviving coins entered circulation heavily during and after the war, causing wear, scratches, dull surfaces, and loss of detail. High-grade uncirculated pieces with blazing luster are much scarcer, while coins graded MS66, MS67, or higher by professional services become genuinely rare. Even more valuable are full steps, FS examples, where the staircase lines on Monticello remain complete and uninterrupted. Because wartime nickels were often weakly struck, full-step coins are much harder to find than ordinary examples. Error coins such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or repunched mint marks can also carry strong premiums and excite specialists in mint anomalies. In the current collector market, circulated 1945 P nickels usually trade from $2 to $10, largely because of their silver content and historical appeal. Bright uncirculated examples often sell for $20 to $75, while well-preserved certified coins in MS65 may reach $100 to $250 depending on eye appeal. Scarcer MS66 full steps pieces can rise into the $500 to $1,500 range, and top population MS67 or better full steps coins have sold for several $1,000s at major auctions. Exceptional rainbow-toned specimens with premium certification can also bring unexpectedly strong prices. The market value is driven by a combination of grade, strike sharpness, originality, tunning, certification, and demand from registry-set collectors seeking the finest known examples. For collectors hoping to acquire a valuable 1945 P Jefferson nickel, attention to detail is essential. First, confirm the large P Mint mark above Monticello, as this distinguishes the wartime Philadelphia issue. Examine the surfaces for original luster, minimal marks, and strong design detail, especially Jefferson's hair and the Monticello steps. Buying a high-end coin, choose pieces authenticated by trusted grading services such as PCGS or NGC, since certification protects against cleaned, altered, or overgraded examples. Store raw coins in inert holders or archival flips to prevent damage and tunning issues. Searching dealer inventories, estate collections, coin shows, and reputable online auctions can yield excellent opportunities, especially if patience is used rather than rushing into overpriced examples. In conclusion, the 1945 P Jefferson nickel is far more than a simple 5-cent coin. It is a surviving artifact of wartime America, a silver alloy emergency issue, and a cornerstone of the Jefferson nickel series. Its historical context, distinctive oversized mint mark, silver composition, and potential for rare high-grade or full steps examples make it one of the most compelling nickels for modern collectors. Whether purchased as an affordable historical coin or pursued as a premium certified rarity, the 1945 P continues to reward collectors with beauty, significance, and lasting demand. For both beginners and experienced numismatists, it remains a classic US coin with strong long-term collecting appeal and steady potential for appreciation. Beyond standard mint state examples, one of the most exciting areas of the 1945 P Jefferson nickel market is the pursuit of elite registry quality coins. Registry collectors compete to assemble the finest graded sets of Jefferson nickels, and this competition can dramatically increase prices for top population pieces. A coin graded MS67 full steps or higher may appear visually similar to a low-grade example to casual observers, yet under magnification the tiny differences in strike sharpness, surface preservation, luster quality, and contact marks become critical. Because so few 1945 P nickels survive in near-perfect condition, demand from advanced specialists often pushes auction values well above standard price guide estimates. This phenomenon has transformed certain top-end examples from ordinary wartime nickels into true trophy coins within the numismatic community. Another major factor influencing desirability is natural tunning. Since the 1945 P was struck in a wartime silver alloy, many coins developed colorful surface patina over decades of storage. Attractive hues of gold, magenta, cobalt blue emerald, or lavender can significantly raise a coin's value when the tunning is original and evenly distributed. Collectors often pay substantial premiums for coins with vibrant rainbow tunning, especially when paired with high grades and strong eye appeal. However, artificial tunning exists in the marketplace, so certification by respected grading companies is especially important when purchasing premium-toned specimens. A beautifully toned 1945p nickel with certified originality can become one of the most visually impressive coins in an advanced Jefferson nickel collection. The 1945p issue also appeals strongly to collectors who focus on wartime history rather than just coin values. This nickel represents a period when the United States redirected strategic metals toward military production during World War II. Every surviving example reflects a national effort in which even everyday coinage was adapted to support wartime priorities. Many collectors appreciate owning a tangible object that circulated while the war was ending and American soldiers were returning home. Because of this connection, the coin carries emotional and educational value beyond its monetary worth. It serves as a small metallic reminder of sacrifice, industrial adaptation, and a transformative moment in 20th century history. Specialized collectors sometimes search for unusual mint eras and die varieties within the 1945p series. While major rarities are not common, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, laminations, double dies, and dramatic strike-through errors can attract impressive premiums depending on severity and visual impact. Even subtle die cracks or repunched details may interest niche collectors who study mint production methods.